There has been a great degree of cheer after the Union Budget 2025. There has been a giant relief for the middle class, but as the Finance Minister said, this budget will be remembered for what will be the roadmap, or should I say the foundations, for Viksit Bharat for 2047, which is demand, democracy and demography. Joining me is a esteemed panel which needs no introduction, so I'm going to begin with you, sir. All right, Mr. Sani, let's talk about the politics of budget with you.
This was very expected, very much expected, because the urban demand has been declining. So this benefit of zero tax below the thing of 12 lakhs or definitely will spur demand. But you must have noticed that there was a price stabilization fund of 10,000 crore to bring in to control the inflation. We couldn't find the mention of the same. I hope it continues, discontinues, but that is not there. But the five main elements of the budget preamble, which Finance Minister said: zero poverty, 100% good quality education, skilled workforce, high quality healthcare, and farmers making our country the food basket of India. But there has been no really downline or the deliverables for zero poverty. But coming to agri, this is a very welcome thing to say that India will be self-sufficient in pulses and oilseeds in 6 years. And all the produce she has committed will be bought by NAFED and NCCF. But this is very essential for crop diversification. But the main thing is we already have a MSP for 23 crops. But actual procurement is only for wheat and paddy. So we hope whatever is announced will be followed down. And FPOs, she also mentioned, we have studied that FPOs criteria is so hard. We have been seeing in northern India, Punjab, this farmer producer organization not catching up, because the regulations of having 300 farmers to get together to form one FPO is very tall thing. It should be maybe 100. And we have also seen PM Kisan Samman Nidhi beneficiary. Also, beneficiaries are coming down. They've come down by almost 45%. Broadband connectivity to schools is a very welcome step, secondary schools. But I found out that about 150,000 schools, 152 lakh schools don't have even electricity. So I think first we have to go to make them electricity and bringing IITs, 6,500 seats, welcome. But you must have seen in the media, 38% of IITians did not get jobs last year.
Point
so
taken,
we have to, because deliverables, implementation, the 10,000 more seats in medical colleges. But last year, government, Dr. Tirhan, as he said, is a stalwart in health sector. They announced the PPP model that a private entrepreneur, if he wants to set up medical college, it has to be crores of investment. But if we can adopt a government hospital, existing government hospital upgrade, then it can be tied up to a medical college. But we have not seen any colleges in PPP model. Unless that comes, we need medical colleges. We have so much imbalance in rural areas. And the startup, which ma'am was talking, I have myself seen in Mudra, and all I was telling ma'am, that banks are not giving loans without collateral. The act says something, that you are supposed to give Mudra loan and startup loan and this loan and that loan. But actual ground level reality, we had a meeting in Chandigarh. So the actual dispensation is very
changes. I would agree with my friends, Mr. Sani and Lakshmi, that some of these things don't actually get fully implemented. All the more reason we need to have more of these options available, so that
30 seconds to you, and then the lady on the panel will get to wrap it up.
To add the skill for the jobs, the skilling has to be tuned to the jobs. We have seen a wide gap still. And as you mentioned, internship and apprenticeship. Internship, for example, guarantees, I think, a 1 month kind of salary or 1 month job. But we require permanent jobs. On trade and industry, as you said, it is a good, they have announced, FM have announced focus product sector for toys, footwear and leather. But we have been demanding it for bicycles, sports goods, and the other knitwear industry. Tourism, we have been demanding. They have given special emphasis for e-visas, upgrading. They have tagged as a great earner in the services. But tourism, hospitality industry, hotels, at some point of time, it has to be given a status of infra. And with the airports, Udan, 120 airports, but you see the airfare to Pragraj was 50,000 one way.
That's
so
right.
it has to be some capping. Udan is one thing and other, but there is no capping. Simply some long weekend comes or some, okay, leave Kumbh Mela, but there is no check and balance and all these things, and air cargo facility
agree,
have to
sir.
be added. But we need to add more in the landlocked states like Punjab, where Chandigarh and Ludhiana and Amritsar needs more air cargo facility.
Okay,
Thank
the
you.
final thought on the budget.